Season 2 finale of The Last of Us, titled Convergence. I am going to do spoilers, kind of a bullet point list of important things that happen in the episode. So if you haven't seen it yet, this was your warning. Come back to this later. Ellie tells Dina what happened in Salt Lake City with Joel, and she does look like she kind of turns on her a little bit as she's laying there with a hole in her leg from an arrow, pregnant. Why did we come here in the first place? So I don't know if she's going to fully turn on her, but she looks pissed. We do see a brutal death scene. Ellie takes out more of Abby's crew and Owen and Mel. Mel, we find out, was pregnant as she's dying, and her pleading with Ellie to cut the baby out while Ellie freezes and has no idea what to do was pretty tough to watch. We do get a death that kind of hit me hard. I really like Jesse, young Mazzino. He just gets killed by Abby they're trying to leave, and Abby kills him. We get the standoff between Ellie and Abby. We don't know what happens. Abby has a gun to Ellie, and then we fade to black. We go to day one in Seattle. We see Abby overlooking what looks like Seahawks Stadium, as it was called in 2003. It's now Lumen Field, but this happened in 2003, I think, was when the pandemic started. So we're in Seahawk Stadium, and Abby is overlooking her massive army. It does look like we're headed to a season 3, which will be Abby-centered from everything I've read and seen from the post-credits, the feature on HBO. I brought to one complaint about the episode. There was a scene where Ellie is captured by the Seraphites and looks like she's about to get gutted. I watch a lot of TV. I was like, Ellie is not going to die here. This was a waste of time. I did not like that scene. Otherwise, I thought this was a good episode of TV. The 6 episodes that were not episode 2, I thought were all very good. All of them paled in comparison to episode 2, which I thought was a perfect episode of television. I saw a lot of mixed reaction to the finale from what I read online. I've seen the word recast over the last 7 weeks more than I've seen previously in my entire life. I think The Last of Us fandom is giving Star Wars fandom a run for their money for the worst fandom, but I thought this season of television was really good. I will give the finale a 7.8. And yeah, I thought this was the worst episode of the season, but still the worst episode of The Last of Us is better than most episodes of television. And this season in general, I'm going to give an 8.52. I cannot wait for season 3. I hope we're not more than 2 years later, but this was a solid episode of TV and no complaints overall.